I think that's, that's an incredibly difficult question because I think anyone can lead. I think good leadership starts with the leadership of the self. If you can listen, if you can show empathy, and if you can sort of lead yourself, and anyone can lead by example, you are a good leader. How many people you get to lead, that's a completely different story. But I think everyone has it in them, and I think the biggest hurdles to growing into a leader, number one, by flat out, is a lack of self-awareness and ego. So if we dissect these two, so self-awareness, you need to understand what makes you happy, what makes you angry, what triggers you, your behavior under pressure, and what you're at, what your best, what you're at your best. Like what's your blueprint? What is it that you do well? I know I sell well. I know I don't do finance well. I have friends who love details. And can't think of a big vision if they don't understand the details. For me, it's the opposite, right? So you need to stay in your lane. You need to lead through your personality, because otherwise you're trying to be someone else. If you try to lead through your weaknesses, you're going to end up a bitter man or woman who can't ever be as good as they would be if they actually work to their strengths. And the biggest obstacles to becoming a leader, I mean, there's two that spring to mind immediately, because they were my biggest obstacles of not just becoming a leader, but actually having a fulfilled life. So they're ego and lack of self-awareness. So I think a lot of people don't realize that basically the higher you climb in an organization, the more people you serve. So when you're an expert and you work on your own, you worry about yourself and delivering what you do. But then I mean, my biggest organization to date was 110 people, and essentially you lose sleep over how they do, how they are, whether they're happy, whether they're productive, about the future of the company, about the direction we're going to take. And if you don't do that, so if you get promoted and you think like it's my turn to lord it over the others, then you will invariably fail. And there's always two ways for a king to be taken down. One is the barons kill him, and the other one is the king basically gets left alone, and there's just no one when he shouts. No one comes. No one's at his call. The other one is self-awareness, and I think that's a huge topic. It's a big topic for me, and I wish that someone had told me this when I was in my early 20s. If you don't understand what you're good at, and you keep defining your life and your work through your weaknesses, then you will never ever be Michael Jordan at what you do.